All right, I just want to say welcome. If you were just with us for our Burn and Firm Strength Reformer class, we did an upper body, and I think that my arms are still feeling that. If you're joining, the idea is that this class follows that one, so we can kind of like burn out some calories and things like that, which is just fun. If not, join anyways and do this just on its own, and it'll be a nice cardio boost in the middle of our week on Wednesday. We've made it to midweek. I hope you guys are all holding up with everything that is going on in the world. It's just crazy. So, all right, I have the jump board on, and I have one red and one blue. So you're going to want to have one heavy and one medium spring on your carriage. Your headrest, you want to be flat. Headrest flat, headrest down. I want to say it 10 times over again, just so that we're all on the same page and our headrest is down. And I'll say one more time, one red and one blue spring, or one heavy and one medium spring. Jump board is on, and I'm going to start my little timer so that we get, so that we get started and I don't take us too much over time. All right, go ahead and come to lying down on your reformer. Give yourself a good amount of space between shoulders and shoulder blocks here. We're going to start with just a few bridges to warm up the back of the body before we start jumping. I find that when we jump, we can kind of overload the quads. So I just want to wake up our glutes and our hamstrings so that that part of our body can be working too when we push out. All right, I'm going to put my little timer down. I'm going to wrap my fingers around the bottom lip of that carriage. I'm going to be on my arches on my feet. I just like that. So whatever you guys want there. And then I'm just going to position my legs to sit bones apart. Take an inhale here, and with an exhale, slowly curl the spine up, reaching the knees out. We are on a lighter spring, so if you push the carriage out a little bit, I'm not really going to fuss about that. And then we're just going to roll the spine down. Sorry for those beeps. I think I've got one of the cameras is powering off, but the one that we're videoing with is still on. So rolling it back down. Let's just roll it up and down 2 more times. Roll it up. Really squeeze the glutes here at the top and roll it down, softening through the back of the throat. One more time. We roll it up. Again, squeeze the glutes at the top. Let's lift the right leg straight up towards the ceiling. We're going to lower straight down and lift back up for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Put that right leg down at the top. Reach the left leg straight up for the ceiling. We lower for 5 and 4. I'm trying to keep my carriage still. I have to open it a little bit with long legs in the jump board. It makes it kind of tight in here, but I'm trying to keep it still. One more time. Lift it up. Bring your foot down onto the jump board and slowly roll your hips down. All right, we're going to move into jumping. If you are more comfortable with your headrest up, go ahead and adjust that now for yourself. It doesn't have to be flat anymore. Let's start with our feet in parallel, legs together, just making sure you guys are all good. Checking the little chats over there, and here we go. We're going to jump out and in, out and in. Nice and easy to start with, because I want you to focus on the roll of your foot off of the jump board and then back on. So you launch off through the toes and you come back toe ball heel, heel ball toe, okay? So just emphasize that. Bring your thoughts and mind awareness to your feet and your ankles. Good. Keep your legs zipped up and squeezing together here. Again, we're in parallel position with the feet. I know you can't see my feet perfectly on the board. That's it. Just keep breathing as you jump out. Make sure that you don't splay the ribs up towards the ceiling. So here's where, on that hang time, we're using the core to stay connected. Keep the spine nice and long and in neutral. All right, we're gonna jump out and in, still parallel, jumping out and in, just like that. Good. I'm gonna breathe a little bit and stop talking and just jump with you. Try not to let the carriage slam into home. Control that coming in to the board, out and in. All right, I'm gonna count. We'll take it for 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, 2 more, 1 more, ready, hold. We're gonna hold this position here. I want you to keep the carriage right where it's at, try not to move it, and we're gonna just jump the feet in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. All right, keep going. I'm gonna count. You can go at the pace that I am. You can go slower, you can go faster, whatever you're feeling. We're gonna be building with each new variance that we do. So I'm sort of pacing myself. All right, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, hold the feet about a fist apart. You're going to run in place and try and keep the carriage still. Here we go. This one's quicker because you're letting your feet alternating off of that board. Run, 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 run. Hopefully you can still hear my voice and not just the pounding of my feet. Try and keep it still. I like to feel my fingers on the frame so I can feel how much I'm actually moving the carriage. Really push, still articulate through your ankles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on your right foot. Keep the left leg at tabletop. We jump out and lengthen the leg. Kick it up to the ceiling. We're just jumping on the right leg now. Right foot is parallel. Both legs are parallel, actually. Good. Really press out through that right leg. So when you go out on your jump, that leg straightens all the way and you get the extension of the hip. Take it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Try and push through that right glute as well. So you want to bring the heel down as you come back into the board for 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, keep going. That's it. You're on your left leg jumping now. Right leg's kicking up to the ceiling. That's it. We take it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really straighten through the left leg on the jump out for 3, 2, 1. Now start jumping in first position. Heels together, toes apart. Keep those heels together. They're like super glued together, so they can't separate. Make sure they don't slip across each other either. Our heels staying together is a little key to how connected we are in the inner thighs, obliques, pelvic floor, that whole chain there. I have no idea what I just took my hands to my hips. That's just like feeling good. That's it. Take it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, we open the legs wide, jump to a second position, jump back to first, to second, and back to first. That's it. Heels apart and heels together, and apart and together. Good. Really try and fully bring the carriage in so you get all the range through those hips and knees before launching back out again. We take it for 8 and 7. Find your breath for 6 and 5. We're almost done on our back here. For 4, if you're getting tired of being on your back. For 3, for 2. On 1, we're gonna hold it here. Make sure your feet are fully on the board. Hold that carriage back in sort of a middle position. And now we're gonna lift the heels and lower the heels. Now, depending on your ankle stability, you might be able to pull this carriage in closer, but in order to get my heels down Actually, I need to press it out a little bit more. So if you're wondering why my carriage isn't all the way, or not all the way, but closer in, I'm actually favoring the fact that I can fully lower my heels down onto that board before I pick them up again. All right, just gonna let my breath catch up with me here. Lower and lift, down, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the up. Left heel down, right heel down, left heel up, right heel up, left heel down. We'll keep going like this, like we're going in a wheel. Clockwise position. Left heel up, right heel up, left heel down, right heel down. So we're turning around. Whoa, I lost my rhythm there. Keep going. For 8, let's speed it up. 7 and 6 and 5. I've sped it up quite a lot for 4. 3, 2, 1, and reverse the order. So right heel down, right heel up, left heel up, right heel down, right heel up, left heel up. You got it. You got it. And here we go to tempo. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Jump it to first position, turn back parallel. Let's have the legs about hip width apart, and we're just gonna go 10 more jumps here, just sort of opening up those hips, kind of evening out those legs again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it all the way in. Go ahead and come up to seated. I'm just going to check where we are with our timer. That's perfect. Okay. So I just lowered that down, but you don't have to. I just realized you're going to stand it up. So this might feel good after being lying down. And I am actually going to come over to this side so that you can see me first a little bit better. I'm going to stand really close to my carriage and bring my left foot right in between shoulder rest and edge of carriage. Remember, we haven't changed the spring. I'm doing that on purpose because I want to make sure that as we lift here, we lift straight up and we're not pushing back with this leg. We're going to bend down, lift up, whoa, and twist and bring it down. Lift up and twist and down. Twist and down. That's it. So when you come down, your feet are close together. They're in a narrow stance. You're not in like a wide stance. That makes sense? That's it. Working into that left hip and glute. Twist at the top. If the twist is too much, you can just stay here. Okay? If the knee is too much, you can come here. So there's options depending on where your balance is, whoa, for today. And if I try and look over at you guys, I'm gonna lose my balance. Take it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now I'm gonna bring that left foot into the center of the carriage. Hands can go on just lightly on your jump board. We're gonna hop up and over and up and back. We're gonna do that 10 times each side. Here we go. Light on the feet, up and up and up. Now, if you wanna do this without touching the jump board, you're gonna get more cardio out of it. So I invite you to try that, but you can come here if you need to. No problem. Wherever you're at, the best is we get to move together. And of course, I don't know what count we're on. Let's call it 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. On this one, we stay over on the left side, and we're ready to go right back up again, this time on the right leg. We lift, twist, and lower. Twist, and lower. I have no idea how many we did on the other side as I was blabbing away. All right. Good. Really stand up and into this right heel. That's it. Twist and down. Good. I'm going to call it 10 and 9, 8. Again, if you want to go faster, you can, but I just want to make sure that you have control of the movement, okay? And it doesn't have control of you. 5 and 4, 3 and 2. One more, pause for the picture, and bring it all the way down. Okay, let's actually stay on that red and blue spring. We're gonna come back onto our hands and knees, facing our headrest, and go into some quadruped jumps. And this spring, yeah, we're gonna do that. We won't have as much hang time, but that's okay. All right, position your knees right just inside of the fronts of your hips. Let's start with the right foot back against the jump board. How you guys doing? And here we go, pressing out and in. Good, so hopefully now your glutes are awake, right? And this is gonna be a nice break for your hip flexors. For those of you who are hip flexor dominant. As you're doing this, make sure that your jump is happening from the leg and the glute, not from pushing with the arms or with the knee underneath you. Okay, so all those are just kind of your pegs holding you stable. Really push back to the risers. Powerful jump here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. Small change. Drop down on the left elbow. Open this right knee and toe out, and jump out to where? I don't know, just out. There we go. Good. Same thing. The left knee under you is just there to hold you. It's not there to push out and forward. Good. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. Bring your right knee down. Come back up onto your hands. Here we go on the left foot. Jump it out and in. Hopefully you guys are getting your heart rate up like I am. Watch again that that left leg goes straight before you come back in to catch that jump. So you don't want to miss out on that hip extension. 10, 8, I'm trying to catch my breath. 6, how you guys doing? 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. Bring your right elbow down. Look back towards your foot. Turn the left leg out, and here we go. Out and in. Find your stability first in this position. Now find your breath. And we take it for 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull it all the way in. Good job, you guys. All right, let's finish with some jumps for the side body, and now you will take your blue spring off. So we're left with one red spring or one heavy spring, nothing else. Headrest stays down. I like to bring my elbow on my headrest as opposed to in front of my shoulder blocks. That's really just because I'm long bodied. So you choose where you want. We're going to keep this side lifted. We're going to start by jumping on the right leg, out and in. Good. This leg is parallel, so your toes are facing forward, which means your hip is also facing forward, not rolled up like that. Okay, you can always use your top hand on your hip as a little self-cue. That will help your body have that awareness of what's going on in that region. All right, again, full range. So bend all the way in before you launch back out, and launch all the way out. And we go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Turn the leg out, roll the hip out, and here we go for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. So nothing fancy, just simple jumps, but my goodness, just that gets our heart rate going. Come all the way in, and now we will lie it down on this side. So I'm gonna pop my headrest up nice and quick, lay my head down, and just my mic box back there. Get my legs, both of them, on, what is this thing called? The board. So I've got all this stuff going on down here. And here we go. I'm gonna bend in and jump, split the legs. Bend and split. Woo. And there's my riser. Bend and split. That's it. Take it for only 6, 5, 4, 3. Notice it's only my bottom leg that I'm sending forward. 2, I just like that better. 1, only the left leg now. Jump, so the bottom leg is jumping. Good. And I just brought my top leg into a bend. Let's actually hold it out straight. And now let's lift the left leg up on the jump out to the right leg. Take it for 8. Last thing on this side for 7. And 6. These feel easy now that we've been on that extra blue string for 4. And 3. Get some work on that inner thigh for 2. And 1. Both feet in and bring it down. All right, I'm gonna put that headrest back down and roll it around to the other side. You're on your right hip. We are past 20 minutes. My goodness, I'm sorry, you guys. Let's finish this out if you can with me. And I promise to try and be better about time next time. But if you can finish this one with me, that would be amazing. Here we go. Let's go for 10. We'll be quick about it. Oops. Keep going, keep going. 8, 7. Had to grab my timer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the leg out, toes up, and we jump for 10. 9, 8, 7. Core is tight. Make sure you're not sagging into this bottom shoulder like so. Push the elbow down, lift the shoulder up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way in, lay it down. I like to pop my headrest up for this. Here we go. Head comes down, both feet go on. We're gonna come in, jump and split the legs. I like the bottom leg to go forward. You can alternate by all means if you want to. I'm just favoring that beautiful openness of my left hip flexor here and the engagement through the glute. Let's take it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump just on that right leg, straighten the left leg. Here we go, squeezing up for 10. And 9 on that jump out. Inner thighs to inner thighs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and and 1. Bring it all the way in. I'm going to spin around and look at you. Good job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got a little bit of hot and sweaty with me, and I will see you on Friday, 9:30 California time. But just a reminder, wherever you are in the world, if you just go onto the website, it's going to give you the time in your time zone. Tell me how you liked it, and that's it. Bye, guys. Thanks for moving with me, you guys. If you liked this workout, give it a thumbs up, as that helps out the channel, and don't forget to subscribe so you get a notification each time I upload a new video. If you're interested in more full-length workouts or live classes each week, come over to my website at goneadventuring.com. Join us. Let's do this together from home at any time, from anywhere. I'll see you soon. Bye.